You won't believe how Drake spends his $260 million on his mini mansions.
I have to push it as far as I possibly can.
If you think a 20,000 Swarovski crystal chandelier is impressive, you'll want to stick around for this. Number 1. The Yolo Estate. All of the millennials watching and some keen-eyed Gen Zers will have a soft spot in their hearts for Jimmy, the kind, wheelchair-using, wannabe rapper from Degrassi, The Next Generation. But Drake has come a long way from his child actor days. This first mansion on our list proves that. Worth a crazy $14.8 million, the Yolo Estate, named after Drake's famous song, The Motto, was started in 2012 when Drake bought a 12,500 square foot estate in California's Hidden Hills. With a head-spinning 6 bedrooms and 10 bathrooms on a lush 3-acre property, he purchased the Saddle Ranch property from Larry Pollock for $7.7 million. Though it wasn't as grand as his Toronto behemoth, the Hidden Hills residents went for a more subtle facade. This English Tudor-style home has large, ranch-style beams, cozy white-brown wood, and large windows. The home has 7 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, and includes an over 2,500 square foot main bedroom, tennis and basketball court, sand volleyball court, horse stable, equestrian ring, and mechanical riding bull. Plenty of extra room and activities to throw the baller parties we know he loves. We've got to give to Drake, this Playboy house is just so cool. In Hidden Hills, California, a gated neighborhood adjacent to Calabasas, the Toronto neighbor certainly lives like he's on top of the world. Kanye West, the Kardashian clan, Justin Bieber, and other celebs have lived in the area near Los Angeles. There's something special about Drake's mansion. He owns an estate with a large luxury pool, a man-made grotto, and glowing water surrounded by cave walls. According to rumors, it was constructed to compete with Hugh Hefner's Playboy pool. Like, come on. This house also has one of the world's most luxurious pools. He once boasted in a song that his pool was bigger than Kanye's. Drake, being the Playboy entertainer that he is said to have fallen in love with the pool, more than anything else. Years before he bought the house, he set the picture as his desktop background. In case you get bored of the water and caves, there's also a tennis court. The screening room can accommodate a lot of friends. The house has a cavernous wine cellar, a library, and beautifully wooden beams. The house was originally listed for $27 million, but the owner was at a low moment, Drake said, and he got it for a great deal. The view of the surrounding California hills is almost as amazing as that pool.
We're on one hell of a ride, so thank you, I appreciate it.
Number 2, neighbors' houses. But the passion fruit king didn't stop there. Drake then bought 2 more homes in the same neighborhood. Rumors say Drake promised his neighbors that he would buy their homes if his house parties became too boisterous, loud, or out of control. After buying the first estate, Drake bought the adjoining house for roughly $3 million, and he ultimately paid $4.5 million for the other neighbor's 1950s ranch-style house. On 6.7 acres in Hidden Hills, these 3 structures make up the Yolo Estate.
We're all here on Earth for a limited amount of time.
Number 3, $100 million Toronto mansion. Drake, aka Aubrey Graham, may have started from the bottom, but now he lives in a Toronto mega mansion fit for royalty. In late 2019, the then 33-year-old Canadian star built a 4,650 square meter luxury estate in his home country, which was probably one of the best places to stick it out during a global pandemic. On over 2 acres of land, Champagne Poppy's ultra-luxury property is valued at $100 million. A 20,000-piece Swarovski crystal chandelier, lavish indoor pool, marble and limestone interiors, bespoke court grand piano, and black marble bathtub are among the house's countless jaw-dropping features. There's also an awards room and a hall filled with framed jerseys, as well as an indoor NBA regulation-sized basketball court, dubbed the OVO Center, short for October's very own. In a video he posted, the Toronto Raptors supervan scored a perfect shot from the extravagant top level down to the hoop below. A game in the OVO Center earlier this year attracted music producer DJ Khaled to his impressive athletic facility. To relax, the Hotline Bling singer has a glamorous lounge that includes a grand piano, a marble double-sided fireplace, and rows of gray sofas and chairs. In the modern kitchen of this pad, which also has an elevator, he has a large black and white marble island that's perfect for entertaining. Drake's lavish new home looks more like a palace than a house, considering the gated multi-million-dollar estate includes a 10-car garage and a spacious driveway for his extensive auto collection. Buying the 2-acre property in 2015 for $6.7 million, the music mogul hired Canadian Canadian home designer and builder Ferris Rafali to create his dream home. The city of Toronto granted special permission last September to their hometown hero to build fences twice as tall as allowed in order to maintain privacy and security. In order to blend in with the neighborhood, Drake invested more than $1 million in 6-meter-tall trees along the fences. The house has many of the comforts one would expect from a rap superstar and celebrity, but none of the corniness. It combines classic elegance with contemporary style. Above a basketball court the size of an NBA professional court is a vast skylight. The Toronto Raptors, Drake's favorite team, might be practicing there or simply lounging. There's an Olympic-sized pool made of black granite, a recording studio with a retro vibe, and separate rooms for his entertainment accolades and sports jerseys. It is one of the most exquisite, empowering, and empirical homes ever owned by a celebrity. The rapper, who holds an impressive Guinness World Record, wants this house to carry his legacy long after he's gone. Drake's palace in Toronto is expected to endure historically for a very long time, while maintaining Drake's legacy. Drake's Toronto home was used to film one of his videos, Juicy Slide, in which a custom-built mansion is shown. From the Kobe jerseys on display to the entire collection of honors in the trophy room and the picture of Mao by Andy Warhol in the background, everything in Drake's house seems to have a backstory. Number 4. Virtual Tour of Toronto Mansion. Now you can explore Drake's luxurious Bridle Path mansion virtually. But be careful. You might end up with way too much Drizzy gear if you get sucked down the online shopping rabbit hole. The just-launched virtual interactive experience at drakerelated.com is a pretty cool marketing exercise that uses Drake's mansion as a springboard for getting your attention. The site is a one-stop shop for everything Drake-related, featuring tunes, apparel, and a tour of Drake's 50,000 square foot mega home as well. Starting with the exterior of the opulent mansion, we show off some expensive cars as part of the virtual tour shopping experience. Inside Drake's home studio, you'll find links to October's very own clothing line, El Chico Studios, and NOCTA golf brand. Due to the studio's name, you can also find Drake's smash hit albums like Certified Lover Boy and Take Care, as well as links to labels OVO Sound and Sound 42. Drake's bedroom appears to only offer links to Better World Fragrance House and El Chico Studios. When the light is switched on, the room transforms into a candlelit scene with links to the Wet brand and Certified Lover Boy. There's been little promotion for this fun little shopping experience, so perhaps you heard it here first. Number 5. Tuscan-Style Mansion. Next up for the mansion mogul, in an off-market purchase earlier in 2022, the rapper paid $50 million or $35 million less than the asking price for another Beverly Hills property. Robbie Williams previously owned the property. 11 vehicles can be stored in the home's 25,000 square foot garage. The Tuscan-style home has 10 bedrooms and 22 bathrooms, in addition to a mosaic tile pool, an outdoor kitchen, a wine cellar, a game room, a gym, a screening room, a tennis court, and an elevator. In 2015, Williams purchased the property for $32.6 million from Guess co-founder Armand Marciano. A few years later, the former Take That singer was hoping to sell it for $80 million, but failed to find a buyer. A Tuscan-style mansion sits on 20 acres of land in Beverly Hills. According to the reports, there is no other home with that much land in the 90210 area code. There are 11 garages in this 25,000 square foot property. Number 6. Show me the money. Drake earned an eye-popping $140 million between 2017 and 2020, thanks to record sales, his mixtape More Life in 2017, and his wildly popular fifth studio album Scorpion 1 year later in 2018. Drake was clearly putting in the work, and with hard work comes a well-earned payday, or several in the case of this megastar. In May 2022, Universal Music Group announced that Drake had been re-signed to a long-term worldwide partnership. The deal includes recorded music, music publishing, film, television, and brands. Drake has alluded to this deal in a few of his lyrics. Some have taken this lyric to mean he is paid $360 million up front in light of Universal's confirmation. Others estimate this deal's value at $400 million or more. Drake's music catalog alone generated $50 million in revenue for the company prior to signing. Assuming the deal was indeed worth $400 million, after taxes, Drake would have theoretically been paid $200 million up front. So if you're wondering how Drake is able to bankroll his crazy expensive houses, the answer is that he works hard and is compensated well for it, especially considering that even celebrities like Drake take out long-term loans to finance their big home purchases. Just a single payday could mean he's simply a signature away from the next record-breaking mega mansion. That $200 million payday alone could repurchase almost every house on this list combined, and that's after taxes. So before you ask Drake to be more careful with his money, just remember that it's not running out anytime soon, and paydays like this are likely to keep on rolling in. Well, there's no doubt Drake's lifestyle fits well into these houses, which allows him to showcase what he does best: entertain and host. Do you want to take a tour of Drake's many baller mansions? Let us know your favorite in the comments, and remember to like and subscribe to The Things Celebrity for more about your favorite celebs.